I made it clear, I've said it severally, that I'm no longer interested in talking about Peter Obi. I have talked enough, and I know what I receive in return. So let him declare first.
You shouldn't be scared of criticism.
No, oh God, don't say that. On principle. Scared of what? Who is that person that will threaten me?
No, it's not threat. It's criticism. So, not everybody will be happy with what you say.
I even want it. All I'm saying that when you want to come with superior and a more intelligent argument and criticism, right. Yes. But not when you want to insult yourself. You begin to talk anyhow. I'm not interested in that. So let it to be declared. Then I will now say what I want to say and ask the questions I needed to ask. It's as simple as that. At this critical stage, they want to stabilize him.
Okay.
Abi, medically, this man need all the care he need now. I mean, he need it.
And attention.
So this family,
they love him more than his family.
Look, he may not even.
I want to experience it before that when somebody is being treated, that they say they don't want anybody around.
Exactly. The family members should hold their peace.
The doctors may not tell you his present state. As he is.
Let them stabilize him first.
But they need to have that full concentration.
More than the family members.
No.
It's not about love.
What are the family members?
The doctors have the right to stop anybody from accessing him until he's stable.
I am telling you, that's the first thing. Family members, what are they coming to do? To throng their.
They are not going to inject him.
Nothing.
They are not going to prescribe drugs for him.
Just to come around and all, and before you know that, they will throng the hospital and constitute a nuisance. Say they went to go and see.
We saw a picture of him and the president.
He's not
on his hospital bed, and that is enough that the man is alive.
The president.
Yes, now the president went to visit him yesterday or so.
President
Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
They have alternative to US. I don't think there's anything they need from US that they cannot get from Russia.
Or China.
So yeah, these Sahel states, they came prepared. You know, they are calling the US the bluff. I'm telling you, they came prepared. Everything they need now, they can get it elsewhere from US. So what they did is right. It shows that they have come of age.
Well, that's a bold step because lots of countries would not do this.
Of course, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah. So they are, and because the military regime, they don't have time for all these diplomatic niceties. No, they are not interested in that. It's a military regime.
Now, considering how powerful the U.S. is since post-World War I, where the U.S. effectively helped the Allied nations won the war, the world has been according to the chronicles of the United States. However, whatever the United States wants the world to be, that's how it's going to be, and that's how it's been for the past 70, 80 years. So, when US start making restrictions, a lot of countries begins to panic. But it looks like this is not the case with Burkina Faso and Mali.
Of course. I said, you know, the United States, they have this belief that they rule the world, they are so powerful, they have all it takes to bully the world and all that. Yes,
and for years it has worked.
It has worked, and I think to an extent it's working. Except that Russia is there to be a stopgap. You know, Russia, Vladimir Putin have proved their point before Donald Trump. That's why he's still in Ukraine. That's why he's still talking tough. That's why even Donald Trump is treating him with kid glue, because he cannot threaten Vladimir Putin. He cannot. So there's a balance of power there. So when this Sahel state now countered what he did, they will say, what is all this? We are not a colonial master. We don't have anything to do with it. So why are you restricting? They too, they retaliated. But I don't see many African countries doing the same thing. They are so much afraid of Donald Trump and US that they can't do without them.
But the question is, how many U.S. nationals want to even go to Burkina Faso or Mali in the first place?
Yeah, they would want to go for some raw material, for business. You know, there are things they used to get from them, you know, cheaply like that. So all those things will no longer be possible now. they want to deal with them person to person, no longer as a international ally or diplomacy or whatever. No. When you are coming to those countries now, you are coming for business, and they will deal with you on a business level.
Is Wike the owner of Rivers State? Please tell me.
He's not
qualified. If you come to that, go and check the history of Rivers State. By the time Rivers State was built by the founding father, Wike was even running around the streets.
No, it doesn't matter.
Please hold on. This thing he's doing now, is he building rivers or destroying it? That is my question. How can he continue to talk like this as if he owns Rivers State?
Barrister, were you not here when Rotimi Amechi said that Rivers is the capital of betrayals?
It's not
he betrayed Odile, Wike betrayed him, Fubara betrayed Wike. So who knows who will betray Fubara?
Wike is overdoing his own.
Maybe Elvis say here.
He's overdoing it.
Maybe Elvis say here. Or, what do they call him? Martin Zamewule, if the table turns the other side, the other way.
What kind of thing
is on Wike's side? So assuming Wike now corrects this mistake according to him. So, and we have Martins on the saddle. Probably.
Do you know that?
Is he going to betray?
Wike is planning to do what has been going on in Lagos State. He can't do it in Rivers State. No matter how he try, he cannot be choosing and removing governors in Rivers State. It can never happen. If that is his dream, let him kill it. That is the truth. PDP never go this far now. People came to
where is the proof of threat?
Oh,
where is the proof that these people were being threatened to join the ruling party?
What is the strategy?
Where is the proof that they are being what's the word now? That they are being pushed, they are being threatened, or they are being intimidated to join the ruling party. Where is the proof? Or are we just saying it for saying sake because it makes conversations interesting? He adds pepper and salt to the conversation. Let's be realistic, because Nigerians need to know if these people are doing these things in order to make sure that life is better for them. So when they say we are doing this for our people, all I want to see is where they attract that development to their people.
You are taking my time to answer you. Don't worry. You have asked me a question. Let me answer you.
Go ahead.
I hope you'll be ready to listen to me.
I'm listening to you.
Let's start from Rivers State.
Okay.
Please, was there any reason for state of emergency in Rivers State?
We're talking about a gale of defections here.
That is not what, at the end of the day, what happened? Didn't Fubara defect to APC?
You believe he did that because he didn't have a choice?
Is that what?
You believe he did that because he did not have a choice. He just has to align with the APC so he can have a peaceful term as governor of the state, right?
Hold on, no. Why do you think a state of emergency was declared in Rivers State where there was no reason? No reason. Meanwhile, in a place where there is actual terrorism, actual chaos, he did not bother to declare state of emergency. At the end of the day, what happened in Rivers State? Have they not taken Rivers State now? Is Fubara not in APC? That is one. Two, why is Wike doing what he's doing? Who is behind him? Who gave him the impetus to be doing what he's doing? And why was he not called to order? And today, PDP is no more. He even told them that the only reason for peace in PDP is that they should not bring up a presidential candidate. Today, where is PDP? Chioma, you were asking questions, no? Oh yeah, it's not my own turn. You are still asking questions?